Hello, Mr. Q in here. So I wanted to do a quick review. I already did the review of this IM. I just wanted to do another kind of short review of the custom version. And this is the Radon Fir Audio, the Radon 6. This is the metal shells. Look how gorgeous these are, guys. This is the metal, shell. See how these, original face plates that come with the universals. Just this is the custom version. These are real metal, as you could hear. I'm really fascinated by this IM. It sounds good. It's very dynamic. The bass is crazy. Really, there's not a lot of differences between the universal and the customs. It's just the customs, they're more like comfortably fitting. I don't have to worry about ear tips, and I got the flex canal, which is a little bit more, shorter nozzle, and it just fits more comfortable, than the regular. I mean, I have regular shells in here. There's not much difference, guys, to the Fir Audio. You see, they're kind of similar. They're not, but they fit different, The flex canal meant to be more relaxed fit. It's not like snug fit like the artist or the singer's fit. And this is also a flex canal, but this is like a gloss finish. I have samples of these. They send you basically the process of doing the metal shells. They will send you one of these to make sure that the size are fitting right. Once you like the size, they'll just start making your IM, because once they make those metal shells, there is no coming back. They cannot readjust them because it's metal. So basically I did a review of this IM, and I don't think my thoughts have really changed much, because this is an amazing IM. It's very dynamic, very 3D sounding. The moment I got like Fir Audio IMs like the Radon 6 and the Xenon 6. I don't have the Xenon with me right now because I keep it at work. Basically, that's my work gig, and once I come home, I have the Radon 6. Pretty much it's an amazing IM. The upper mids, like the vocals, are amazing. They're a little bit more forward than the Xenon 6. Xenon 6 tend to be a little bit more warm signature and more mid-bassy, where this one is a little bit more clean through the mid. It does punch hard. The mid-bass is there, but it's not as hard as the Xenon 6. So the main difference between the Xenon 6 and Radon 6, the Xenon 6 is more warm through the mids, through the vocal. You could feel and hear the warmth, It's the mid bass slams so hard, and it's just tuned differently. And the Xenon 6 also has crazy treble extension. Like, it's almost like overdone just to cut through all that, mid bass. Where the Radon 6, I feel like it's more of a smooth, signature, where it's really relaxed. It's not over the top. Although you don't lose or sacrifice that, details with this smooth triple. It does, sound really good, dynamic. It's not really far off from the Xenon 6. I think they're technically the same. They have same technicality, but just because of the different tonality this would probably make you hear the details easier, where the Xenon 6 is kind of like a little bit difficult because of like all of that bass and huge low end dominance that it has. I drive this mainly with my Fir RA, the best synergy. You know, this is a natural dab. I've reviewed this in my channel, and this is an amazing dab, amazing source. Like, I don't think I've ever tried anything, you know, like this dongle. Music come to life, it feels dynamic, it feels huge, it feels amazing, you know. And I talked about an improvement, about like doing some plugins and changing the sound. Guys, right now I only do the default settings, and I do not change the original sound or try to, you know, manipulate it anyways. This dab with this IM right here is just, you know, match made in heaven. It's ridiculous. Like, huge stage, bass is so dynamic, so much extension, details are crazy, you know, crazy dab and crazy IM. I believe the Radon 6 still, you know, being sold in Fir Audio's website as customs. You cannot buy them as universals anymore. So I had the universals, and I talked to them that I just kept having a lot of issues with the fit. I needed to reshell, so I sent back my universal to reshell, and then I paid for the metal shell. So it cost me, I think, 1,500. And also I purchased these from Bloom Audio. Like, I purchased the universals from Bloom Audio for like 3,300, I think. So it's a very costly process. It's a very costly IM, but it's worth it. It's now more durable. I think these have a warranty of 3 years. So in 3 years, if I have any issues with the driver, something goes bad, any issues, I could just ship them back to RMA them to Fir Audio, and they will fix them. Honestly, there is not much to say. Gorgeous IM, it sounds amazing, details top notch, and it's just not just the details, it's the dynamics and like what you could experience. Like, since I gotten, you know, Fir Audio stuff like the Xenon 6, the Radon 6, really my motivation for finding better sounds has completely stopped, you know. I have tried IMs like, you know, Zen's Up, the Gaia, the Haiti, the Mest Mark II, and there are a lot of good IMs here and there. I'm also waiting for the Grand Maestro Anniversary Edition to be, whenever Fat Freak decides to release that thing. I'm waiting now for like 3-4 months. Fir Audio is one of my favorite, like, you know, IM makeup. They make great IMs. They were part of 64 Audio. They parted ways. They started their own gig, and all of their IMs are like kind of low end dominant. And it's just, I love this company because they're transparent. They let you know what it is, and pretty much what they advertise do deliver. Unlike, you know, other companies, and I'm gonna mention names like Fat Freak. It's just like you pay so much money, and they have a lot of QC issues. They have a lot of, like, you know, waiting times, and it's just like, you know, sacrificing the quality over the just making money and taking as much, you know, orders as possible. Where Fir Audio is just really, guys, like, these are the top notch when it comes to in-ear monitors. Like, these guys are making IMs to DJs, to, you know, rappers, hip hop artists, like, you know, people who are like, you know, Post Malone, you know, a lot of artists, you know, I cannot remember all the names, but a lot of artists, you know, go to them because they know the quality of Fir Audio. They, you know, craft your IM perfectly, especially if you're gonna get the customs. The process is perfect, it's easy, and they have a lot of customization, as you see how beautiful these shells look. And yeah, for this Radon 6, a lot of people may say there's a lot of other IAMs, they may sound more exciting than the Radon 6, like the Grand Maestro, for example. And you have, I forgot the name of the other IAMs, but there are certain IAMs, because this is a natural tonality with sort of like bass and, you know, a little bit triple extension, sort of like W shaped. And a lot of people would say the Grind Maestro or different, like, you know, IAMs within the industry would sound much better. But for me, I choose to stick with Fir Audio because their QC is top notch. If I'm gonna pay $3,000 for an IAM, I need to make sure that both channels do sound the same. No, you know, channel imbalance when it comes to this level of type of in-ear monitor, you know. And I do trust Fir Audio with my money. I do have a couple of products. I have the IM VAC, I have the Xenon 6, and I'm truly like happy with this company because they do craft amazing in-ears. Yeah, but really, guys, there is not much to say. You know, great IAM, very natural, everything sounds good, hip hop, vocals, guitars, you know, the strings, the bass quality, the texture is amazing, everything is in there. I don't want to make this video any long, you know, but yeah, this is an amazing IAM. What's next for me? Honestly, getting this in custom along with the Xenon 6, I think I'm just done. I'm actually in a process of selling everything else. I have everything here ready because I'm trying to, you know, ready everything out to sell. But I'm keeping the Xenon 6, the Radon 6, this DAB, and the other DAB, the Fir R6 version 2. And whenever I get the Grand Maestro University Edition, I'm gonna test that, but it's very costly to keep an IAM from like Fat Freak because at that price level, the, you know, Grand Maestro University Edition is like $4,000. If I ever get it, I mean, yes, I got a discount on it because, you know, I had 2 Scarlett Minis go faulty on me. I had to send them back. I told them I needed to upgrade to a different IAM. It's just I lost it. And they offered me this GMA Grand Maestro University Edition with a discount. And, you know, what I paid towards, you know, the Scarlett Mini went to that. And it's just, I thought it was a good deal. So it's nice to try their best IAM, and I'll see with the new, you know, custom made, you know, dynamic driver. So whenever I get that, I'm gonna test it out, see how it goes. If I do end up liking it and I felt like it's very hard to sell, I'm just gonna keep it. And mind you that, you know, Fat Freak IAMs are very hard to drive, so probably I've heard somebody saying that this is my best source, and somebody told me that, you know, the Grand Maestro will struggle with this source, which is the Fir R8, which delivers like about 1,000, I think, milliwatts of power through the balanced output. But you know, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, do let me know in the comment sections. Again, you know, Fir Audio's Radon 6 is an amazing IAM, Xenon 6 as well. Very expensive. You do get like diminishing return in terms of, at this price point. But to be honest with you, if I would wanted to recommend just one IAM that you could get and be done with this game, and one source would be the Fir R8 version 2 and the Radon 6, and you could be done with IAMs for the next 10 years. You'll be straight. But other than that, I mean, this part of the game where you want to try different gears, different things, and that's why I bought a lot of sources, a lot of dongles. And once I reached this level of performance, this level of audio quality, I was like, you know, I'm done. I'm not looking for any better sound. I'm not dropping any serious cash on any IAMs. So there you have it, you know. Really happy with my purchase. Really, you know, content. Thank you Fir Audio, and you guys have a nice day.